Welcome back, everybody, to The Rhode Show this morning in The Buzz, brought to you by The Comedy Connection. When you turn 18, you're considered a grown-up. But do you really feel like one? Well, according to a new survey, about 53% of Americans feel like an adult when they turn 18.
The top things that make folks feel this way are living on your own,
Got it.
buying a house, and getting married. Which I did none of that when I was 18. Let me just preface that.
Sure.
I think 53 is very high. I don't know if these were older folks,
That's
because
what
we
we
were
were saying.
saying
Yeah,
time
yeah.
has changed a lot. Decades ago, when you turned 18, it was very much, not everyone went to college, so that was the time that you were thrust into the real world, and you got a career, and you had a family, and you did feel very grown up.
Right.
Was there part of you that felt grown up at 18? Sure. And then you felt like a little more grown up at 21, because now you're like, okay, and now I can like go everywhere and do everything. But I feel like I more so felt like an adult deeper into my 20s, like mid-20s, when I really like moved out on my own. I mean, nothing makes you feel grown up until you get that bill sent your way. You know what really makes you feel like an adult?
What is it?
Wanting like a vacuum for Christmas.
Yes.
When your
Yes,
list
and you're
of gift
excited
items,
about it.
oh my gosh, when your must-haves or your asks for like a Christmas present are like, you know what I could really use, like some new curtains?
Yes.
That is when you know you're an adult.
A new toaster oven, very big. That's when you know your priorities have changed. I think when you buy a house, I think that's a reality check.
Yeah.
A complete reality check.
Or just when you move out and now like you have a place to call your own. But yes, the actual purchasing of a home, and you think, okay, it's all up to me.
Because years ago, like we were saying, we're not sure how old the people were who were surveyed, but years ago when you would turn 18, your folks would usually say, get out.
Right.
Not so much anymore. Well, first of all, kids can't afford it.
It's harder to do now.
For people. It's harder for people to do. I think I felt like an adult when I bought my first, house.
Yep.
And then look, you have kids, all bets are off. It's not about you anymore. It's about these other lives that you have to take care of. And
we were saying just after we recorded our Buzz video, or even during it, isn't it funny now that when you like drop off your kids somewhere, I almost had to look at myself going, wait a minute. The kid, like their peers are looking at me like, that's the mom, that's the adult. Yeah. And to me, I'm like, am I at that point?
I know.
Because like, I think back of when I was school-age kids and looking at, my parents.
Right.
And those people being like, they're the older adults. And now I'm that person, and I'm like, I'm still walking up wearing like a Candyland t-shirt, dropping my kid off at the daycare, like feeling like I'm so young. I mean, like, I'm the young mom.
I'm a cool mom here. Surprise.
I am not.
Surprise. Look, when somebody calls you sir or ma'am for the first time, you're like, whoa, wait a second here.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ages you,
yeah, sir or ma'am. Whoa.
Whoa. Well, sir, what sort of comments do you have for
Wait a second.
What was it for you, though, Brendan? Was there a moment or an age, a milestone, something that you did, or something that maybe someone said to you that you thought, I'm a grown-up?
I first felt like an adult when I became a mom.
Yes.
No, I know what you're saying. I think it's when we said earlier, well, first of all, I know what you're saying, Michaela. How did we become the same age as our parents? But it just happened. But also we were saying in the Facebook Live Buzz video, I think when you start to have those financial responsibilities, Will, you mentioned a house, obviously kids for you guys, but when you start to have those bills and there are responsibilities, even responsibilities that come with a job or a career.
Right.
Yes.
When you're in high school or college, you just show up at the job, do it, and go home. Now I'm in this career in my 20s. I did something previously to this, and it's like, ooh, they're counting on me, they're expecting me, there's responsibility, I'm being paid to do this job and to do it well.
Right.
And then you're like, benefits, what's that? I'm no longer on my parents' health insurance.
No.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I gotta fill out this paperwork.
Oh, come on. Who has time?
Forget it.
Let's check in with our viewers. I hope the comments are here because I just threw them away to see what they have to say. Linda's up first. She says, when I got my first job, when I was on my own, away from my ex-husband, and when I went to college. Yeah, those are all things that will kind of thrust you into adulthood right there. Jennifer didn't feel like a grown-up until later in life, saying, watching my daughter give birth made her feel like an adult and a grandmother. Very sweet. Dennis says, I first felt like an adult when I decided to buy a brand new Ford and had car payments for 5 years. I had just turned 18. Well, Dennis, I need to know what kind of Ford it was. Let us know, buddy. And lastly here, Mark ends things with, feeling like an adult and acting like an adult are two different things. I first felt like an adult when I was working and going to college. Acting like an adult, To be determined. I'm right there with you, Mark. Thanks for chiming in, everyone. We love when you are a part of the show. Just follow us at The Rhode Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Leave your comments on our Facebook Live Buzz topic each morning. And you never know, we might read them right here on the show.